Hey everyone, welcome back to Wild Trail Bushcraft. I'm Tom Archer, and today we're going to explore the wilderness. Let's get started.
The only clock that matters here is the rising sun and the coming storm. Every stroke took me deeper into the silence, further from the world I knew. Perimeter secure. The sky had already turned against me. I had maybe an hour before the wilderness struck back. Shelter is not comfort, it is insulation against destruction. The rain was biting, driven by an angry Nordic wind. The real battle began here. Wet and chilled, the fire was the only boundary between cold and collapse. Come on. First declaration of war won. For the moment, I had warmth, but the wilderness was only just beginning its test. The following days were a relentless cycle of scouting and struggle. Hours stretched into silence, punctuated only by the whine of the reel and the sudden, disheartening slack of the line. He casts deep into the icy, churning water where the massive pike were rumored to congregate. He was forced to constantly scout and search, always fighting the mental battle against isolation. He improvised snares and scoured the woods for calories. His skills were pushed to the absolute limit. The snares proved as challenging as the fishing. Calorie acquisition was critical, and failure meant more time searching. His small, flickering hearth was his only anchor against the immensity of nature's indifference. A sudden, deep freeze descended. The mercury plummeted, coating his essential gear in rime. The intense cold threatened to break his spirit and compromised his food supply.
Too cold.
Too cold. Gotta push back now. The freeze didn't just chill the air, it locked down his essential gear. Hypothermia demands respect. The hands must function first. The fire, his only constant in the indifference of the wild, was reborn. The freeze threatened his lifeline. If the reel failed, so did his chances. One more place. My instinct says I have to push. The journey was fueled not by hope, but by pure, honed instinct. This inlet felt different, deeper. He worked the spoon with the patience of a predator. That's him. This was the fight, the sound of a life or death confrontation against a northern giant. It was the giant he had been hunting, a true king of the north. The line was screaming off the spool, a raw declaration of war. A primal confrontation, Tom using every ounce of discipline and strength. Minutes blurred into one singular muscular confrontation. Now, the crucial moment, precision overriding raw power. A moment of profound, wordless triumph, sustenance earned. The journey back felt shorter now, driven by a success hard won. Survival dictated immediate action, honoring the catch through careful preparation. The smell of cooking fish was the sweetest victory yet. He tasted not just sustenance, but the deep, poetic resilience of the human spirit. The final step in the hunt is honoring the kill. Nothing is wasted. He tasted not just sustenance, but the deep, poetic resilience of the human spirit. The hunger was gone. The cold was retreating. For the first time, he felt abundant. The gear itself became an extension of his will. Every successful day was a testament. The battle was won, but the war against the cold was eternal. The wilderness demanded solitude. Now it felt less like a threat, more like peace. Just the sky. He was still alone, but he was no longer desperate. He had endured. Against the silence and the immense scale of the north, his fire spoke volumes.
That's it for today's adventure. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon so you don't miss our next wild adventure. And see you on the next one.
Numbers on the chest, but the debt's my home. Life's a gamble, chips fall in a stack. Green tracksuits.